I think 2011 has been a very choppy year. We've all been challenged by the volatility of the markets, and we've had our ups and downs. In our business, when you're at the small cap end of the market, every well is like a referendum on the future of the company. And I think the thing that we've learned is that you just have to stick with your vision. You've got to have tenacity and sail through those ups and downs. So you drill your wells, you're doing the right thing, and if you're convinced that you're doing the right thing, ultimately, if you're adding value, the market will recognize that. We went into Kurdistan in 2011. The day that we announced the 2 blocks in Kurdistan, we were delighted about them. Our share price went down, and we couldn't understand why, but the market saw them as liabilities. 3 months later, the same blocks, exactly the same blocks, suddenly they're great, we're heroes because Exxon went into the block next door. So for me, that's a lesson. A little bit the same with our Algerian assets. We drilled wells in Algeria, which didn't perform exactly as we'd expected. The share price didn't respond as expected, but ultimately, after the end of our 9-well program, we've added a lot of value in Algeria. And I guess the lesson for me is that you can't watch the share price every day. You've got to stick with your vision. Ultimately, value will out. And for us, 2012 looks like a better year. We're optimistic that the capital markets will open again, both on the debt and the equity side, in the first quarter of 2012, in particular if they sort out the Eurozone. But we're not reliant on that, but we're optimistic that that's what's going to come through. And from the operational point of view, we're about to get a big receivable from NL. We've got 100 million plus coming in from them, and a further 30, 40 million in the middle of the year. That's enough to sort of pump prime our acquisition aspirations, and we intend to grow the business and enlarge the portfolio in 2012, and we're confident that we're going to deliver and add a bit more value. The other nice thing which has happened is the arrival of a technical government in Italy means that probably the Italian offshore drilling ban is going to go away, and we have a very good asset there which we hope to go back to in 2012. But things, we've had a choppy year, but 2012 looks very rosy, and we're optimistic about the future. Ross has managed to put together a great collection of people, and for us it's a good combination of industry players, investors, advisors, bankers, and it's just the opportunity to talk to lots of people from different stakeholders in our business and swap stories with them, and that's why we always come, and we appreciate the possibility to talk to 1,000 of our closest friends, let's say. So we'll be back next year for sure.